Hi, how are you today? Jen Hoyle here, the Organic Wonder Woman. And today we're going to talk about dreary weather because the weather's pretty cold, rainy, and dreary here in Florida. And I'm used to the sunny Florida. One of the reasons I moved here is to get a lot of sunlight more because I have been suffering with depression for 30 years now, and I've been trying for years to learn about it, to manage it. And I wanted to share the things that I've learned. First, I want to talk about why am I getting dreary when it's cold outside? Why am I feeling this feeling of just blah? And so I wanted to share that with you. So let me know where you're coming in from, and I'm going to get started. If you have any questions or comments while we're going here, put them down below and I'll respond to you. And here we go. So, one of the things, of course, is reduced sunlight. And when there's less sunlight, um, it alters how our body reacts. Okay, sunlight exposure helps us to regulate the production of the serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter that affects our mood. Okay, serotonin helps with that in our brain. So reduced sunlight can lead to lower serotonin, which can give us those feelings of depression. Also, less sunlight can mess up our circadian rhythm, which is our natural sleep wake cycle. And when it's dark and dreary, it's harder to wake up in the morning. We might feel a little bit more fatigued. Have you ever felt that before? So I know I have. And you just want to just curl up and sleep, and that's just going to affect your sleep cycle. Lack of outdoor activity, because when it's yucky outside, we oftentimes need to stay in. We might not exercise as much as we usually do. We might feel isolated because we're staying indoors so much. Feeling lonely, missing that human connection and support that helps our mental well-being. So, those are just some of the things that gloomy, dreary weather can do. But I want to give you some solutions, things that I do on these days, because there's been, let me give you an example. So I went to London, England last year for Christmas, over Christmas with some family. If you've been to London, did you love it as much as I did? Put it in the chat. If you haven't, let me know if that's somewhere you want to go. But when I was there, it was cold and dreary like it is today. I don't know if you can see this out here. It's just gloomy and gray and yuck. So when I was there, we were indoors a lot because it was so cold, bone chilling cold during the holidays. So it was rainy. It was that bone chilling cold. It was wet. It was gloomy, all the things. And it really, really affected my mood, my depression, everything. So, of course, going through that, it really got me into researching it and thinking, okay, what could I do when I'm faced with this? Because I don't want to never travel. I moved to Florida to be around the sunshine, but I love to travel. So if I don't travel, I'll be bummed out, because that's one of the things I love the most. So I got to researching and found some things. So one of them is light therapy. So even if you're in a gloomy place, you can get one of these little handy dandy lights. I got this on Amazon. You can set it up. I'm not going to turn it on because it's super bright, but you just turn it on. You keep your eyes closed. You can set it to 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You just set it, and then you're just gonna look at it and keep your eyes closed, but face it towards you, and it's going to help you. It's going to feel like you're in the sun, and it mimics the natural sunlight, and it can help regulate your body's internal clock. and it can improve mood. I've tried it, it's amazing. Another thing is staying active. So even if it's cold or rainy like it was in London, and because I was so depressed, I did go on walks even though it was cold and rainy. So you can still get out there, do a walk, or even, indoors, do some jumping jacks, maybe jog in place, sit ups, get some canned goods, do some lifts, whatever you have to do, but just to get that body moving. And then the next thing that I found out is maintain a good routine. Keep your same routine. You don't want to alter your sleep pattern. So try to keep that same routine for sleeping and eating, your daily activities, because when we have a routine, it gives us a sense of stability, and which is helpful, of course, when we're suffering with depression. Okay. Socialize, have somebody come over or go to a friend's house, build a puzzle, watch a movie, just to get that interaction, social support. It's crucial for managing depression. Healthy diet, of course, is one. Lots of fruits and veggies. Maybe make some soup when it's cold and dreary. Maybe bake some healthy oatmeal cookies. Whatever you find, just try to do less sugar, less caffeine, less alcohol, because those can affect you as well. And then lastly, I would say be mindful and relax. So try to do some relaxing and try to get in a bathtub, even, if you want to read a book, read your Bible, whatever you want to do, to just keep your mind going and keeping it from going to that dark place. Okay. And if you can't, of course, always seek professional help. People, there's a lot of sources out there. And these are just some of the things that I do. And then, of course, lastly, I avoid negative. I try to keep the news off. I watch a comedy or something that's going to uplift me instead of bringing me further down. So I hope those were helpful. I'm going to jump off here, head into a soccer game in this rainy weather for my son, and then lunch with a girlfriend. So I hope you have a blessed day and you stay safe. And I just wanted to remind you that you are loved, you are wanted, and you are here for a purpose. So God bless you. Have a perfect day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.